Although Bangladesh is about 90% Muslim, officially it's supposed to be a secular country. Alas, in recent years, large areas of the rural countryside in Bangladesh have become increasingly fundamentalist, and in the process, surprise, surprise, less tolerant. Case in point, outrage was recently expressed by Islamists there over a statue, namely a statue of a blindfolded woman holding the scales of justice situated outside the Supreme Court of Bangladesh. The Islamist group, Hefazat-e-Islam, declared this work of art to be haram because a statue represents false idolatry. That's a big no-no when it comes to the Sharia set, and I'm betting it was probably insult to injury that the statue depicted an inferior female in a position of power. That sort of narrative doesn't really fly in much of the Islamic world either. And so it was that Hefazat-e-Islam demanded the removal of Lady Justice, and authorities were told that if she wasn't given the heave-ho, there'd be trouble. And by trouble, I don't mean they were planning on writing a terse letter to the editor. And so it was that in the middle of the night, when nothing good tends to happen, the statue was taken down. Now, the statue's removal prompted justifiable outrage amongst those brave individuals in Bangladesh who are secular. So by way of compromise, the government erected the statue some 300 meters away from the courthouse. It's now in a far less prominent position, and the statue can no longer be viewed from the street anymore. It's kind of like they put Lady Justice in a burqa. Yet the removal of Lady Justice is disturbing. This statue is meant to represent the idea of an unbiased and impartial justice system. It was situated right outside the highest court in Bangladesh. And yet the bullies and thugs got their way yet again by making the powers that be relocate the statue. What does that prove? Well, I think it proves yet again that although Islam brands itself as the religion of peace, many adherents cling to the philosophy of might makes right, because that strategy seems to be paying dividends these days. But allow me to pose a question. If the Supreme Court of Bangladesh caved into Islamist hooligans going apeshite over a statue, how would you feel if you were on trial in that country for, say, blasphemy or heresy based on some perceived insult to Muhammad or Allah? I'll tell you this, I wouldn't feel very good about receiving a fair trial, because if Islamist zealots go bonkers over an inanimate object, just imagine how they'd react to a real-life infidel. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Like what you just saw? Then click subscribe below and never miss another Rebel video.